Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Saturday Showdown. This is our first time we've been live for a little while. Back with Topps Museum Collection today. 2021 Museum Collection. We are doing 7 hobby boxes. So we'll have 28 mini boxes that we'll be busting open here. And we've got 28 different spots, different Patreon members. If you'd like to see where you fall in this break, then simply check out the description to this video and you will see the spots there. So here's what we've got. In case you've forgotten Museum Collection, I do like this release a lot. There are 4 hits per master box. This is a master box. These boxes are approximately a little under $400 a piece. Each mini box is about $100, a little under $100 a piece. I think you can buy a mini box at Still City Collectibles for $99, $95 or something like that. But each mini box should have either an on-card autograph, a relic auto, a quad relic, or just a regular old run-of-the-mill relic. And now, since this is a Saturday Showdown, it's a little bit different. We've got a little wrinkle to this. The lowest numbered card will get all of the cards. So, for example, if somebody pulls let's say a 2 out of 100, that would beat a 3 out of 5 because the 2 is lower than 3. If there is a tie, like a 2 out of 5 and a 2 out of 100, the second number is the tiebreaker, so the 2 out of 5 would win. If there's any redemption cards, there's little blue cards in these, those don't count as anything. It's just like a regular base card because there's not an explicit number stated on there. Unless it says printing plate, and we know it's a 1 of 1, and then it counts as a 1 of 1. But otherwise, there's no way to tell what it would be. So those are the rules. If we do have a tie with 1 of 1s, which we've had that before, actually within the past month or so, we've had a tie with 1 of 1s. If there's a 1 of 1 tie, whoever loses that tiebreaker will get their 1 of 1 but nothing else. And if there's just a regular tie, let's say we get a 2 of 5 and a 2 of 5, which tie, then we have to go to overtime. We'll get a couple extra jumbo packs of Topps Series 2, which I have sitting here, and we'll go to overtime. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Just a new feature. I just noticed this, by the way. You can only participate in the live chat if you're a subscriber. So make sure that you are subscribed to my channel if you haven't already done so. It's pretty easy to do. All you have to do is click that little red button next to the Jabs Family channel name, and that's it. It's free. And if you'd like to participate in any of the breaks and buy spots in these breaks, then you have to join our Patreon, which is $3 per month. And there's a link at the top of the live feed for that. A couple people asking about my thumb here. Well, if you're wondering about that, I sliced it open today. I was making myself a salad, and there was a tomato. It was a gigantic tomato, like the size of a softball, and I was using a knife that wasn't quite big enough, and I don't know what happened, but I just went right through my thumb. Kind of painful, but it's all it's all taped up and hopefully going to be good to go. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what we've got and get this underway. So in our first box, and my thumb may impede me a little bit from, some things I take for granted, like shuffling through these cards. It's a little bit harder to get them separated, these pieces of paper. But here we go with this first box. We've got John, Rob, Jeremy, and Enforcer Torres all taking part in this box number 1. Hopefully everybody's having a very nice Saturday. We had a pretty nice Saturday here. Took the kids back to school shopping, picked them up a bunch of clothes, went to the mall, went out to eat at a restaurant called Eaton Park, which you probably don't know because it's a regional thing around the western Pennsylvania area. And then went swimming, little dusk swimming outside. But anyway, John, you're up first. Let's see what we've got. Jason, those are mostly ready to go, but I haven't taken them to the post office yet. I'm still working hard on getting the Patreon stuff out. I actually took 2 vacations back-to-back, North Carolina for a week, and then the National, and then out west for a week. So I have not been able to do too much, but I've been working nonstop since I did get back from vacation. But anyway, here's John. You've got Bryce Harper, who's having a very nice season now. Cody Bellinger, who's having a very terrible season. We've got Randy Johnson, and the first card, it is going to be a Nomar Garcia-Parra. It is numbered out of 75. It is 14 out of 75, which isn't a terrible number, but it's not a great number. Beastie says it's your first live stream. Well, thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate that. Don't be a stranger to the show. We'll have more live streams coming up. I think our next live stream, by the way, I was thinking about maybe trying to fit one in tomorrow, but it's most likely going to be on Wednesday for the brand new Allen and Ginter release. We've got some new releases coming out. There's Allen and Ginter, and then a few days after that, we'll have Prism. I also believe Luminaries is coming out. I only have a half case of Luminaries that I was able to track down, so that might be a standalone video. We'll see. But anyway, Rob Griffin is up right now. Rob, let's see what we can find for you in spot number 2. We've got 28 of these mini boxes. There's Bobby Dalbec. For all of you guys that were toting Bobby Dalbec, he's hitting 211. I was trying to think, like, who's the really good rookie this year? And there's really not one that's really standing out. There's Fernando Tatis Jr., who hopefully he gets back soon. I don't know what the status is with his shoulder. Mike Schmidt and the autograph. It's going to be a nice one. We've got a Hall of Famer right here, everybody. That's Al Kaline. And that is going to possibly be a 1/1. We'll see. Rob, you're in luck here. It is going to be out of 13, 4 of 13. A very nice one right there. Will, thank you very much for being here. I just saw your message there. John has been bumped out of the leader spot, and Rob is going to take it over with a very beautiful card right here. Al Kaline, 4 out of 13. He just passed away about a year ago. And, man, he was quite a player. And there's Shane Bieber, not numbered. That's the last card in that pack. So 4 is the number to beat right now. So we're already off to a very strong start. I don't know if that 4 is going to hold, but we shall see. 4 out of 13, kind of an odd second number there. Michael says, man, first box fire. Definitely some nice stuff out of this first box. Nomar, multiple-time All-Star and a Boston Red Sox legend. And now we have Al Kaline. There's David Ortiz. We've got a canvas collection of Davy Garcia. And it's going to be Altuve. And it is going to be numbered 32 out of 50, which will not get the job done. And Anthony Rizzo, a little bonus there, 64 out of 99. Bruce, this is a pack war. You got it right. Jeremy, you are out. Thank you very much. And then Enforcer's up right now. Let's see what we can find for you. This is a pack war. It's for 7 boxes all together. 7 total boxes. Let's see what we can find for Enforcer. So somebody's going to come away with 7 boxes. So if you, I don't know what does that work out to retail wise? Maybe 7 times 400. Aaron says, why am I not in the break? Aaron, I sent you a full refund. It's because you were, I think, the 29th payment that came in. Typically, whenever I invoice people, I would say about 10% of the people don't pay, but everybody paid for this one. So sometimes I invoice slightly more than there are spots. So you have a full refund there with an explanation in the refund. Our next spot, this is going to be DJ LeMahieu, 34 out of 99. Nice one right there, DJ LeMahieu, and David Ortiz is the last one. So Enforcer's out. Rob's hanging in there with a 4. Let's go on to box number 2. Before we get into box number 2, let's go ahead and get you the names. We've got William Sharp leading things off. Then we have James at spot number 6. Yeah, lowest numbered card's going to take home 7 boxes worth. Dillon's up at number 7. And then Kyle will have mini box number 8 of the night. We've got 28 of these total boxes. Reds fans, not yet. Those were still... I'll tell you what, when I went to North Carolina, I took most of those with me, and I got a lot of them packaged up, but I haven't finished all of them. I think what I want to do is get all, like, 150-plus cards ready to go, and then get them in a video and show you that they're all ready to go so you can see that you are on the board, so to speak. All right, so here we go. William, James, Dillon, and Kyle. Let's see what we can find for you 4. William's up first. Good luck to you, William. Wow. Michael, with a very generous super chat, says that Kaline was amazing. Let's keep the great cards coming. Jabs, thanks. Thanks for what you do for the hobby. Looking forward to my spot in the break. Shout out to J Big in Minnesota. Michael with a very generous super chat right there. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. And good luck. You're the last line of defense for whoever has this spot. Michael has spot number 28, if I am correct. And good luck, man. Thank you so much for that super chat. And we'll see. It seems like we always have some good luck here in these Saturday Showdowns at the very end. There's always some drama, so we'll see if we get that today. And thank you so much for supporting the channel, Michael. I really appreciate that. This is a nice card, by the way. Check that one out. Shohei Ohtani and Ichiro, dual relic right there. That's a gorgeous card. The numbers are 34 out of 35. Gummy says, did you get any National Baseball Card Day packs? I did not. I actually did not make it out to a card store today to go and participate in that, and shame on me for not doing so. Would have liked to have maybe picked up, I think last year, Heather and I went to maybe like 5 different card stores, and half of the card stores weren't even giving them out. Like, they just acted like they didn't have them and probably were going to sell them or whatever. But that's always a cool day. If you didn't get to participate in National Baseball Card Day, you go there. And I think if you spend some money, $10, at least in the past, would get you a special card. And if you spent $20, they'd give you a second card. James is up now at spot number 6. I'll try to make it up to you. Maybe I'll see if I can find some National Baseball Card Day packs and we can do a special video for that maybe a week or two. I can't believe I missed out on that one. James, let's see what we've got. There's Ketel Marte, there's Nate Pearson, and Joe Mauer. Next up, we have, this could be good. It's a Kevin Biggio. Looks like it's a 4. It is a 4 out of 25, so now we have a tie. And as you recall, if there's a tie, the second number is a tiebreaker. The 25, though, loses to that 13. 4 out of 13 on the out K line. So very, very close on this one. Hobby Hound says, I've got a few extra packs for you, Eric. I will send with other stuff for mail day. Hobby Hound, thank you very much. Wait a minute, that's a new name here. Who's Hobby Hound? Is that 5280? Did you change your name? You have to let me know. I haven't live streamed for like a week or two. It's been a little while, so let me know. I really appreciate you helping out with the moderation of the chat. Saw you took care of a couple spammy comments earlier before we started. There's Kevin Biggio going into Rob's pile, but you got a second chance there. Max Scherzer, 19 out of 150. So, James, you've been eliminated. Thank you very much. Next up, we are going to have Dillon at spot number 7. Let's see what we can do for you, Dillon. And then Kyle will have spot number 8. Random says, I recently found 10 Bowman Megas at Walgreens. That's pretty awesome. In South Dakota, maybe I should have been looking in Walgreens. We went through South Dakota the whole way through, and didn't stop at a single Walgreens. Lots of Walmarts, but no Walgreens. Bruce says, I have a few National Baseball Card Day packs I got from the Topps booth at the National. If you need some, I'd be glad to donate them. Bruce, I would take them. Thank you very much for that very generous offer. Well, like I said, we'll probably try to do a little video for those and maybe see if we could find anything good in there. I appreciate that, man. And Hobby says it is 5280, trying out a new name. Gotcha. Thank you very much for being here tonight, Hobby Hound. And look at this. Dillon, you've got something good. You've got the gold, or not the gold frame, but the silver frame. Now, these are typically put in about 1 per case. And I believe the gold framed are out of 10. We have pulled some very nice gold frames. We've pulled a Christian Yelich out of 10, which I believe went to Hobby Hound. We also pulled a Derek Jeter gold frame. I think a Joey Votto as well. I do believe the silver framed are out of 15, though, so we'll see. Positive Pokemon player says, Jabs, I absolutely adore this channel. Cheers from a fellow Pirates fan. Positive Pokemon players, thank you very much. I really appreciate the support. Looks like the Pirates are losing again, at least last time I checked in. Of course, Mitch Keller is pitching today, so whenever he pitches with his 715 earned run average or so, it's usually an L. But I'm glad to have you here, and thank you so much for tuning in. And Brian says, Jabs, check your email. I found a great deal on a PSA 10 Mike Trout rookie. If you're interested, Brian, I'm definitely interested. I will check that out. I've kind of slowed down buying PSA cards for the past 2 weeks. Been on, like I said, vacation for, there's a stretch there out of like, I think 13 days where I was gone 11 out of 13 days on these vacations, North Carolina, the National, South Dakota, Wyoming, and so on. So I kind of took a little break from buying PSA stuff because we were so busy. But I got to get back and find myself that PSA 10 Trout soon. Jake Cronenworth, rookie right there. And here's the hit. I think it's a Joey Votto. But Dillon, I do believe it's numbered out of 15, so you do have a pretty decent chance here of taking the lead. Let's see. It has to be a 1, 2, or 3 out of 15 if that's the case for you to take the lead. Let's go ahead and pull off this crony and see. It is out of 15, as you can see down there. So now you need it to be a 3. And that's bad news because that 0 means it's going to be a 10. So it is a 10 out of 15, which does not get the job done. Very beautiful card. Ryan Gamble says he's having some picture issue tonight. Ryan, go ahead and try to click at the bottom, the resolution. Click that little gear that says settings, and then go to quality and try to put it up to 720p. You might be on like 144. Sometimes YouTube will automatically put you at a lower resolution for whatever reason. Kyle's up right now. Good luck to you, Kyle. Let's see what we can find for you in box number 8. Aiden says, I want that Chris Bryant. Yeah, Chris Bryant definitely having a better year than last year. We'll see how he does. I think he's going to get some playoff opportunities this year with the Giants, who have the best record in the National League. Daniel says, can you do some more museum collection? I actually cleaned out my entire inventory of museum collection tonight, so I'll have to buy another case if we're going to do that. But I do love museum collection. There's a nice canvas collection. Babe Ruth, let's see what we've got here. This is going to be Anthony Rendon, and it is going to be 29 out of 75. So any card has a shot here of knocking off that Alk line. Even a lot of the relics you'll see, I mean, 75's not, it's not like it's out of like 2021 or like 999. So 29 out of 75. Anthony Rendon's not going to get the job done. Andrew McCutcheon there as well. So Kyle is out. 2 boxes done. Let's move into box number 3 out of 7. Tyler says, this is the first live stream I've caught. Thanks for being here. Glad to have you. And by the way, everybody that is commenting right now, thank you very much for subscribing. YouTube with the new feature that you have to be a subscriber to leave chats or participate in live chat. Do like that feature. That kind of protects us against the random bots that sometimes invade the room and tell us to go sign up for their site or whatever. But so pretty cool. Keith, not yet. I am still working on those. I am almost done with the Gypsy Queen breaks from last month. Those I want to get out first, but I would hopefully like to get those out by sometime in the middle of August. And what I'll probably end up doing is I'll do a 100K giveaway video where I'll showcase all the cards I'm giving away. And when I do that, I'll show all of your envelopes from the 95K stamped, sealed, ready to go, and then I'll drop those in the mail so that you can like pause it and find your name on there. And, you know, it's on the way. But Virginia Beach Collectibles with a How's It Going super sticker. Virginia Beach Collectibles, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, man. Doing pretty well tonight. Besides the messed up thumb, I sliced my thumb open, slicing and dicing a tomato for a salad today. That was pretty stupid. So, yeah, it'll be okay. I almost decided to go without it. It's sort of the touch, but it's basically like a super deep paper cut. I'll be fine probably within a few days. But at least I didn't do it on camera. Patrick says, I watch your videos daily. Big fan. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, man. That's awesome. And we have a super chat from Eric Malstead. Says, hey, Eric, I just bought a finest pack of my LCS for $25, and I pulled a Ronald Acuna Jr. auto out of 20. That's pretty awesome. Congratulations on that. And it does seem like you also have a reputable LCS that isn't figuring out where the autograph is and lifting out of there like some of them might do. Scott's up next. It's spot number 9. Let's see what we can find for you here, Scott. There's a Nolan Arenado leading things off. Freddie Freeman, Joey Bart, and here's the hit. It's going to be a good one. Oh, boy. Speaking of Ronald Acuna Jr., Eric, could we have an Acuna right here? We do. How about this for an awesome hit? I love museum collection. Take a look at this. It is going to be an Acuna now. It's just a matter of what's the number on this card. A beautiful card right here. Scott, you're in control of this for now, but you could lose it if it's numbered higher than 4. It is going to be a triple relic. Where's the number on this bad boy? It is going to be numbered on the back. So now we have to do it all over again. Take a look at the card, though, before we figure this out. Ronald Acuna Jr., a very awesome card right here, worth several $100s. And now let's flip it over. So Eric kind of brought this upon us with his super chat there. Said he just pulled an Acuna out of a finest pack. Now the number on it's not that good, 99. So your chances of keeping this card are about 3%. Let's see what we've got. No, it's not going to happen. It's a 35 out of 99. A beautiful card right there, but that's how it goes in Box Wars. Lowest numbered card gets everything, so that one also goes in the Rob stack. I'm going to say that's probably the best card of the night, right after the K-line. Some of you might say the K-line. It's pretty debatable there. Travis is up next, spot number 10. Let's see what we can find for Travis right now. Best of luck to you. B-Land says, Jabs, you need to take class for knives. Yeah, I really do. Seems like I cut my finger like at least once a month. At least this one, like I said, was off camera in the kitchen. Here we go, Travis, spot number 10. We've got Byron Buxton leading things off. Jose Ramirez, Javi Baez, and you do have a relic. It's numbered out of 50. Let's see what it's going to be. It's 24 out of 50. It's a Nick Senzel and a Shohei Ohtani, 74 out of 99, which won't get the job done. So Travis is out. Thank you, Travis. Next is Jeff at spot number 11. Will says, do you want a full box of Diamond Kings? Will, if you're just offering to send me a free box, I really appreciate that offer. But if you're offering for me to buy it, I'm not really in the market for Diamond Kings. In fact, just looking behind me, I've got 2 cases of Diamond Kings on the shelf that we'll do eventually. So I do appreciate that, but I do love Diamond Kings, but I don't think I'm going to be picking up any more besides those cases I already purchased last month. Jeff's up right now. Let's see what we can find for you, Jeff. There's a Blake Snell leading things off with Garrett Cole. We've got a Clayton Kershaw who's on the injured list for a while. He'll be on the injured list until September. We've got a Pete Alonso right here. This is going to be a quad relic. Here's the number. It's out of 99. It's going to be a 25 out of 99. Pretty nice card. Very nice. And Jay says, I saw you at the National on Thursday. I didn't say hi because you were busy. Jay, I'm sorry. You should have come up and said hi. I saw a few people at the National came up and said hi. Not a whole lot. Of course, usually people don't recognize me because they're only used to my hands. Did have a really cool moment yesterday, though, in the Chick-fil-A drive-thru, just in the middle of my town here. I got recognized. Said, hey, you're Jab's family, right? And I was like, yeah. That was pretty awesome. I think the guy's name was Seth. So Seth, shout out to you if you're watching. That was pretty cool to be recognized like outside of a card store or card show. Usually if I am recognized, it's at a card store or card show, but never out in just like a random place like that. Looks like Kayla says, saw you at the National also. Should have come up and said hi. I know that I hope it didn't look like I was too busy. I wasn't filming the entire National because my phone loses battery kind of quickly, but man, there was so much to take in. Here's David. David has spot number 12. Let's see what we can find for David. There's Bob Gibson. We've got Willie Mays, Jose Altuve, and David, you're going to have an archival autograph. So this could be a good one. It's going to be Juan Gonzalez, which is not too shabby. And it is going to be a, not too shabby, it's going to be a kind of bad number there, 136 out of 300. Kind of a cool card. Love Juan Gon cards. Jeremy with the super chat says, I got a box of Gypsy Queen at House of Cards, Maryland, and got 3 autographs. A Bogarts out of 99, a Bart out of 99, and a Carlson not numbered. All one box, 3 autos. Jeremy, that's awesome, man. I feel like I've probably opened like 100 boxes of Gypsy Queen, and there are 3 auto boxes. Usually the ones that have 3 autos have a mini auto in there as well, and that doesn't count against it. But I'd probably say 1 out of like every 15 boxes or so might be a 3 auto box. Those are tough to find, so congrats on that. And David, your last card is a Glaber, which is not numbered. Glaber still having a rough season. He's amongst the last players on the OPS, on base plus slugging list, hitting like under 700 on that list. But anyway, the reason I was looking at that, I was looking at Alec Boehm's OPS today, and it was like 6 something, which is just absurdly low. I was like, well, how does he compare to everybody else? And I think that Alec Boehm was like 125 out of like 136 total players in MLB that qualify for that. To qualify for any of those like percentage stats like batting average, on base percentage, slugging percentage, OPS, you have to appear in 3.1 plate appearances per team game. So obviously there's way more than 136 players in the big leagues that are position players, but not all of them qualify. Here's our next box. This is box number 4 out of 7. Jaime's got the first box. Stephen will have the next 2. Then we've got Sean with box number 16. Eric says, hey, Jabs, keep up the great content. Joined a few minutes late. Any big hits yet? Well, I can show you this one right here. This is the lead card right now. Arguably the best card. It's a 4 out of 13, Al Kaline. And we also had this one. This is probably our second best hit, a Ronald Acuna Jr. autograph, but unfortunately the number was higher than 4, so that one just got put into the base pool pile or whatever you want to call it. All right, Jaime, here we go. Let's see what we can find for you in spot number 13. Heather says, next time you're at the National, we'll do a giveaway. Everyone who says hello to you gets put on a list and you randomize and give away something. Then maybe they won't be afraid to say hello. That's a good idea, Heather. Heather was right there with me at the National. That's not a bad idea at all, Heather. You can be in charge of that. And, you know, I was kind of thinking about the same thing when all these people saying that they saw us at the National but didn't come up because it looked like we were too busy or whatever. I was thinking maybe I'll just carry around like a hobby box or something and give away a pack if you come and say hi or something next time. That might be a cool idea too. Jaime is up now. We've got a Vladimir Guerrero Jr., then a Pete Alonso. Next up, we've got a Christian Yelich. Then we have an archival autographs. Again, these are pretty cool. Unfortunately, this isn't a big name, though. It's going to be a Nate Pearson 57 out of 200. Let's Turn 2 says, happy to support. My best to Heather and the kiddos. Thank you very much. Let's Turn 2. I actually put together a Patreon-only video that I haven't uploaded yet. It's Heather and my trip out west. Kind of like all the behind-the-scenes type stuff, kind of like a vlog of us going to the Badlands in South Dakota and the Cheyenne Rodeo and Mount Rushmore. But I'll put that up for you guys maybe tonight or tomorrow. It's ready to go. I just have to upload it. And RMG with a $2 super chat as well. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate the support. Jaime's out, unfortunately. All right, Steven's got 2 spots right now. He has spot number 14, and he also has spot number 15. Best of luck to you, Steven. Five 528 says, I would have said hello had I seen you both. I did get my spot for the Nationals in Atlantic City, so this way I'll have a booth number to give you all. Okay, Hobby Hound, that's pretty awesome. We'll definitely stop by next year and showcase your booth. And I don't want to say 100%, but it's very likely we'll be at the National next year as well. Benjamin says, you need to select 2 random numbers between 1 and 100. What do you mean, Benjamin? 2 random numbers between 1 and 100? All right, I'll do 11 and 27. I don't know if you're running some sort of little contest there with your buddies that are watching, but I'll do 11-27 as the numbers I'm going to pick. There's Alex Kirilloff. And now we have a really good hit here. Look at the names at the top. There is a Mike Trout. There's an Aaron Judge. We've got, it's out of 75, Chris Bryant. Another Hallsbuild says, good evening. Hope you all enjoyed the National Baseball Card Day. Unfortunately, I didn't partake in National Baseball Card Day. Actually, I totally forgot. Had all the kiddos today, and we're kind of like doing back to school shopping and stuff like that. So totally forgot about it. We don't really have that many card stores around here anyway. Would have had to do a little bit of traveling. So I will try to get some of those National Baseball Card Day packs, and then we'll open them up and see what they're all about. So this is out of 75. Let's see. It is a 24 out of 75, which won't get the job done, but that's a pretty nice card there. Mike Trout, and then it kind of goes downhill from there. Like, not a lot of value to Kutch cards anymore. Chris Bryant's not really worth a lot. If I would have loved to have seen like a Trout and an Acuna, Tatis, and Vlad Jr. or something like that. But still, anytime you have Trout on the card, it's a nice one. There's Tatis, but it's not going to be good enough for the Showdown. Steven is out, but he's kind of back in because he has another box here as well. Let's see what we can find for you in this one. And then Sean is in the on-deck circle. All right, Steven, let's see. You got Bobby Dalbec on the back. There's Harmon Killebrew, Mookie Betts, Ernie Banks, and you are going to have a dual relic here from the Twins. It's going to be an Alex Kirilloff and a Ryan Jeffers. The numbers just aren't really cooperating tonight. 13 out of 35. I can't believe we don't have like a 1 or a 2 in that spot already. Bobby Dalbec is the last one right there, so Steven's out. The number to beat is a 4. And it's been a 4 since the first box. I think that was the second mini box. Yeah, you can see the number 2 on his card right there. So I'm surprised that's lasted this long. RMG says, that's okay, Eric. Don't jinx me. Okay, RMG, sorry about that. Sometimes with the Saturday Showdowns, just crazy stuff happens. We've had a Saturday Showdown before, one with like a 49 or something like that. Some super high numbers. Sean's up right now. There's Mountcastle. Trey Turner, we do have a nice hit here. Bo Bichette. That's an awesome card. I do believe it's going to be out of 99 because we have the same style card with the Acuna. Let's flip it over and check the back. It is out of, it's actually out of 199. It's a 194 out of 199. However, you do have a lifeline here, Sean. You have a numbered card here. It's out of 150. Oh, how close was that? 5 out of 150. You almost did it there. The number to beat is 4. Just 2 away from taking over with a blue Sammy Sosa. So the Bo Bichette goes into Rob's pile. He narrowly escapes, and Sean is out. That was a close one. All right, RMG's in the chat. He's in the lead spot right now. He says, phew. And you've got 3 boxes to get through. You've got 12 more boxes, 12 mini boxes to go. This next box, Michael jumped in at 6 spots. So he is going to try to take it here with these 4 and then 2 from the next one. We'll see if it pays off. Best of luck to you, Michael. John says, I'd be sweating bullets this whole time. I can't participate in these things. Yeah, that's the bad part about being in the hot seat there. If you have the lead card, it's good that you're in the lead, but it's also got to be really, really, anxiety provoking. I'm sure that RMG is pretty anxious right now. You have a decent chance to take it. We'll see what happens. Typically with the showdowns, a lot of times the drama comes at the end. Fraylin's here says, keep up the great rips, brother. Thank you very much, Fraylin. Really appreciate that. Hobby Hound says, if I know a Jab Showdown, it will come down to the last box. It usually does. We'll see what we can find now on this next one. All right, so far we haven't had any redemption cards yet. This pack feels light, so redemptions, remember, those blue cards, those count as nothing. They're just a base card because there's no explicit number on there. And this might actually be a redemption or just, yep, there it is. So that kind of stinks. Unless it says printing plate, it's just a no-go. It's just an archival autograph of Wilson Contreras and Shane Bieber. So no officially numbered cards in that pack. Steel City says, can someone explain how a Saturday Showdown works real quick? Yeah, I'll do it. It's basically a box war. The lowest numbered card wins. So basically, everybody pays in for one spot, whatever a 1 mini box costs, which is about $99. And then the winner takes home everything. The winner will have the lowest numbered card, which right now is a 4 out of 13. It's the first number that counts. That way, we can have some pretty exciting upsets where there might be like a 3 out of 150 that ends up taking it. So that way, any parallel card could end up, being the card of the Saturday Showdown. And Hobby Hound says, can we get a like spike for the hardest working man in the card community? 751 people watching, only 106 likes. Thank you very much. Looks like we just got a nice little like spike there of about 20 likes already. So thank you very much. Everybody that has hit the like button, really appreciate that. Hope you're all having a very nice, relaxing Saturday as we look at Miguel Cabrera. And look at that, a 7 out of 10. So close, Mike. 7 out of 10's not going to get the job done. A nice looking card. And David Ortiz as well. Let's go to the next one as RMG hangs on precariously here. And he also has 2 more in the next box. Alrighty, so there's a Vlad Jr. on the back. There's Nick Madrigal. We've got Bobby Dalbec, Fernando Tatis, and here it comes. It's going to be a George Springer. All the relics are numbered, so you have a shot with every relic. It's a 66 out of 99, George Springer. Leadoff hitter there for the Blue Jays. There he is in his Astros uniform for old time's sake. Michael's got one more spot in this box. We're getting down to our last 2 boxes after this one. Let's see what we can find here. Patrick says, I'm setting up for a card show tomorrow. That's pretty awesome. And Mountain Beast says, any good shops in West Virginia to buy cards at a decent price? I feel like the best card stores in West Virginia are down at the bottom of the state. Like, I don't think there's a lot around, like, the Morgantown area. You might have to go down into the Beckley area or so. At least I don't think I know of any, just off the top of my head. Cody says, any idea when the 51 Bowman break will be? Oh, man, that's going to be a great one for sure. I'll bring out some of those Bowman cards here in a second. I still have them sitting here next to me. There's Mike Schmidt. There's a Shane Bieber. We've got a David Ortiz. And look at this. Michael, do you have a 2? This could be a 2. Now, it could also be a 21 to 29. Man, this could do it. It's a Gary Sheffield. RMG, this is tough here. It's a 2 out of 50. Michael Evers has done it. He has taken the Alk line, which was a 4 out of 13. With this 2, he moves into the top spot. So, Michael, congratulations on that one. It is a Gary Sheffield. Nice autograph with a dual relic. He's a member of the 500 Home Run Club. And with that, Michael now takes over. So what can beat that? Well, anything numbered a 2 out of 50 or less could beat that. Anything numbered 1 out of anything could beat that as well, which typically with a nice higher end release like this, a lot of times the winning card is a 1 out of something. I'm surprised we don't have one yet. There's Andrew McCutcheon, and David Ortiz was the cover card there on that. So we do have a little upset there. Michael takes over. And now let's go ahead into our second to last box. Here's our next participants here. We've got 21, 22, 23, and 24. Get the next box. And for the folks that asked about the 51 break, and I don't have the Mantle or Maze on me. Those are put away for safekeeping. They're not here, but take a look at just how crisp these cards are. Like, here's Enos Slaughter. Just, I couldn't believe the condition of these cards. I guess they've been kept in a binder, almost like this one's kind of like messed up a little bit. They're not all great. I think overall the set would probably be advertised as like a VG4 or something like that. But a lot of the cards are just in such great shape. And there's a Mickey Mantle rookie card that I picked up along with Willie Mays rookie card. I mean, all the cards are in there. Ted Williams and so on and so forth. Whitey Ford. But I could not believe that this was such an awesome condition. And so I picked up the set for, it was 30 grand. Obviously, most of that was the Mantle and the Maze. But I figured, you know what? Like, that Mantle and Maze by themselves is almost worth 30 grand. So, I mean, all these other cards in such great shape. I think I'm going to, I was talking to Heather about it, and I was like, should I do this? Like, I really want a 52 Mantle, but they're like $31,000 for a 52 Mantle. And actually, I saw a really nice Mantle on eBay yesterday. It was a PSA 1, had a little crease on there, but very vibrant color. It was off center a little bit, like maybe 30-70. You probably were watching it as well. I wanted to bid on it, but I forgot about it. And I just feel like that Mantle card is going to go down. Like a PSA 1 shouldn't be like over $30,000. I think eventually it's going to settle down to like hopefully the $20,000 range or less. It ended up going for $24,000 something in that auction last night. And it was a very, very nice PSA 1. Just way better than any of the ones that I saw at the National that were PSA 1s. The ones at the National looked like they were ran over by a truck or put through a washing machine. And if I am going to spend that much on a PSA 1, I'd like to have it to at least have some nice color and have semi-decent centering. So I really couldn't find one, so I just decided to make my big purchase, that set. And Heather actually talked me into it. She's like, imagine the ultimate Saturday or the ultimate Throwback Thursday. That would be so awesome to do a set that old. Probably no one else has ever done a 51 Bowman break before. And I was like, you're probably right. That would be pretty awesome. And then someone's going to get away with or go home with a Maze and Mantle rookie card. So I'll probably put that on sale. I don't know. We also have a 93 SP box to do, so some higher end Throwback Thursdays coming up. But I'll put it for sale on Patreon either this month or next. It's coming soon. And Hannah with a $5 super chat. Hannah, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Hope you're having a very nice Saturday. As we take a look at Michael's next box, Hannah says, "What's your Band-Aid for?" I was actually making myself a salad for lunch today, and because I don't really often do a lot of my own cooking, I guess I'm not that good at slicing tomatoes, and I sliced my thumb open with a knife. So it's not feeling great. It's basically like a super deep paper cut. Bled out for a little while and got it stopped, but I'll be okay. Hopefully I'll be able to get that Band-Aid off there soon so it's not so distracting to you guys, but probably is a little bit easier to look at that than a gross cut on my finger. Next up, we've got a Michael Conforto here, and let's see what it's going to be numbered. It's probably going to be out of, what, like 199 or something like that. It's a dual relic. Let's check the back. Oh, there's the number. It's a 14 out of 25. A pretty nice one right there. 14 out of 25 as well. And we got another shot here. It's out of 150, 120 out of 150. So, Michael, you're not going to improve your spot there, but you got one more shot to do so. Christopher says, "It's almost impossible for me to predict Saturday Showdowns." Yeah, you never know what's going to happen. There's usually a twist or turn. We'll see. Michael's hanging on now with a number 2. We've got Joe Mauer. Lynn says, "Probably feels like opening 1,000 packs of Gypsy Queen." I don't know if I could do Gypsy Queen right now with this thumb. It's a little sore to the touch. Whenever I touch it, it's just a little bit of pain there. So I do have, man, I've got a couple cases of Gypsy Queen left over. Now, a lot of those boxes are going to be sent off to the $300 members. We're getting a box of Gypsy Queen in their August box along with all the other stuff. So I'll deplete those cases somewhat, but I might have some left over. I almost thought about doing Gypsy Queen for the Showdown tonight, but decided this might be a little more interesting just because everybody loves museum collection. Here's Hunter Dozier. It's out of 25. You need it to be a 1 out of 25. It's a 9 out of 25. So, Michael, your spots are all done. You do have the lead right now with a 2 out of 25. You have 6 folks to go through. Robert is going to be the first one up to stand in your way. Then Blake. And then we got one more box left. Michael says, "Michael is the real deal. Case closed." We shall see. Here's Robert at spot number 23. Travis says, "Also, thanks for what you do. Really helped me getting into the hobby, and your videos are something that helped me and my son enjoy together." Thank you very much. Glad that you guys are bonding over the hobby. That's awesome stuff for sure. Hopefully someday my kids really get into the hobby. Now, Heather's kids are really super into baseball cards. You probably saw them in the Walmart video just sprinting to the cards. Timmy especially loves cards. Out of all 6 of the kids, he loves them the most. He's a little entrepreneur. He's always opening the packs, wants me to look up every card on eBay, see what it goes for. There's a Kyle Schwarber now. He's with the Red Sox. He got traded. 30 out of 50 right there. And Ian Anderson. So, Robert, you unfortunately are out. Thank you very much. Next up is Blake at spot number 24. And then we have one box left on this edition of the Saturday Showdown. Tomorrow on the channel, I do believe we have the factory set edition I've been wanting to do for a while. I bought a case of factory sets. They do have special foil board packs inside. We'll check those out tomorrow. I think I actually still have like 3 or 4 sets left if anybody on Patreon wants to grab one of those. Hopefully there's some nice stuff in there. Let's see what we got for Blake right now. There's Ketel Marte, Nate Pearson, and a canvas collection card there of Mountie. And we've got a Hall of Famer right now. It's Edgar Martinez. Hall of Famer Edgar Martinez, 7 out of 150. That was a pretty good number there. There's the auto, 7 out of 150. He's not going to beat the 2. AJ says, "When does Walmart drop their cards?" Typically around this area, it's either Thursdays or Fridays. There's Alex Kirilloff. When I was out in the Midwest, I found that Thursday morning was when they were dropping cards. We went out to a couple Walmarts before the National. And, man, they had just stocked, it looked like, because there was a bunch of blasters on the shelves. Kirilloff is the last one. Blake's out. But Blake, thank you very much. The thing was, the reason we were so early for the National, I thought the National opened at 9 a.m., but it opened at 10 a.m. And the second reason why we were so early is we stayed overnight in Indiana. I forget what the town was. Heather would probably know. I can't remember what the name of the town was, but it was in the Eastern time zone. And then we were just like a few miles away from the Central time zone. So whenever we crossed in the Central time zone, Waze was like, had the time screwed up. So we crossed over Central. Then our arrival time went from like, I don't know, like 9 o'clock to like 8 a.m. So we had like 2 hours to kill. So Heather's like, you want to stop at some Walmarts? And I was like, yes. And then we found some cards. So we've got Robert, Daniel, Jack, and Michael. This is our last spot. Let's see what we can find. Kyler says, what's the best card I own? The best card I own right now is a Mandel rookie from 51 Bowman. I'm not going to own it for too long, though, because I bought it in a set, and I am planning on doing that set in a Throwback Thursday. But I am still on the hunt for that 52 Mantle. In fact, I was really watching some golden auctions listings that I think are ending around midnight tonight. I have to go look at those again. GoldenAuctions.com had a really nice Mickey Mantle collection with every single Mantle card ever made of Mantle, at least the Topps ones. And there was a Mantle 52. Here it is. There's 5 minutes left. It's at 52,000 right now on Golden Auctions. I was really considering this. It's a Mantle PSA 3 along with every other graded Mantle card. It's at 52,000 right now. That's way over my budget, unfortunately. But I'm maybe going to try to look for other auctions other than eBay that might not get enough eyes, so that maybe I can find a Mantle for a little bit cheaper than what they go for on eBay, but we'll see. Yeah, that was a pretty nice one that I was keeping an eye on there. Looks like it ends in about 5 minutes. Michael Coleman says, time for the 1 of 1. Let's do this. Good luck to Robert, Daniel, and Jack too. Michael, thank you very much. Here we go. This is it. Robert, Daniel, Jack, and Michael. Let's see what we can find for you guys. Jesse says, you should do a video explaining how your Patreon works. I can give you like a quick little explanation. There's the lowest tier, which is $3 a month. That gets you access to all the postings there, all the breaks. You can see all the opportunities. And if you want to buy into a break, all you have to do is leave a comment saying that you're interested, and I'll send you an invoice. But you don't get anything else with that. Like, you don't get monthly cards. If you want to go for a higher tier, our most popular ones are the $51 and $99 tiers. $51 tiers, in addition to seeing all of our videos that we post over there, the private Patreon-only videos and the access to all the breaks, you get some cards sent every single month. This month, on the $51 tier, we had, it was your choice of Archives Blasters, a Series 1 hanger, or you got a couple extra packs if you wanted that one, because a hanger box isn't worth as much as a blaster box. It's like 6 packs total, or a Series 2 blaster. The $99 tier this month is a Gypsy Queen blaster. Those have been tough for me to find. I wasn't able to get enough for the 51 because the $51 tier is just so huge, and I couldn't get nearly enough boxes for all of those folks, unfortunately, but there was enough for the 99s. So the 99s get a Gypsy Queen and a Series 1 box this, not Series 1, Series 2 blaster this month. Andrew says, did you ever open the package I sent you? Andrew, you're going to think I'm probably a hoarder or something, but I can't find it. I've got a lot of eBay packages laying around that I need to go through. It's got to be here somewhere. That's what I'm thinking. And eventually, as soon as I find it, trust me, I'll do it in a Patreon only video. I picked up a couple boxes from Andrew. I bought some Series 2 hobbies off of him, and he threw in a couple bonuses. I'm really interested to see what those are, but sometimes I just I go on these buying sprees where I'll just buy a whole bunch of blasters and this and that and the other, and just have not gotten around to opening them up yet. Robert's up right now at spot number 25. Here we go. Let's get to it. It's the last box. So you have a Josh Donaldson. It is a 10 out of 35, and your last card is not numbered. It's a Vlad Jr. So, Michael, you've got 3 boxes to survive through. Here's the next one, spot number 26. Then we've got Jack and Michael looking for a 1 of 1 or a 1 out of anything. Here we go. Richard said, I can't wait for 2021 Allen and Ginter. It's my favorite set every year. Hopefully I can find some here in Montana. Yep, that comes out on Wednesday. I already placed my order for case. I've got 10 cases of Allen and Ginter coming in. So if you guys want to get into that break, I'll be posting that probably tomorrow. All right, this card's not really the best card because Ketel Marte, not a ton of value to his cards, but the number is not going to get it done either. It's a 33 out of 75. Oh boy, look what you have here, Daniel. You have a red border, which I am pretty sure numbered out of 10, which means you have a 20% chance, because if you get a 2 out of 10, that would knock Michael out. You get a 1 out of 10, that would knock him out as well. So here it is. Oh, it's actually out of 50. Darn it. So sorry for getting your hopes up. I did think those were out of 10 for some reason. You still have a good shot here. It's a bonus shot. Let's see what you got. There's a 6 there. That's not going to do it. It's a 46 out of 50. I really did think those were out of 10. There's a Cattell. So Daniel, sorry for getting your hopes up on that. All right, 2 boxes left. Jack and Michael before we call it a night and wrap things up here at about 11 p.m. Eastern time on the East Coast. Christopher says, do you think a printing plate 1 of 1 Starling Marte is any good? Yeah, I think any 1 of 1's pretty good. Wyatt says, wait, is the 300 tier still a thing? Because I think I'll have to do that. Yeah, it's still a thing. You'll have to look at the description. You get a sealed hobby box, which this month will be Gypsy Queen. You get an old box, and if you buy into the breaks, it's 10% off everything. So a lot of the people that are on that tier probably get, some of them save like almost $300 just on their purchases. The big buyers that participate in all the breaks. There's Bo Bichette, Derek Jeter. There's a Kirilloff, and here we go. It's going to be, looks like a Trevor Story. It's going to be a Trevor Story. The number is going to tell the story here. And guess what? It's on the back of the card. Your back card's not numbered. It's just a regular Pete Alonso. All right, here we go. Jack, best of luck to you. It is numbered out of 199. The chances of taking here are very slim, but we've had huge upsets before. It's a 122 out of 199. So Jack is out as well. So it comes down to this. Michael versus Michael. Which Michael will prevail? This is the final box of the evening. Good luck to both Michaels. Here we go. Michael, I've got some bad news for you, man. This box feels very light, which means it could possibly be a redemption, which is nothing. Michael Coleman says, all right, I'm the last one standing. Last pack magic, come on. Can you all feel it? Oh, man, I hope it's not a redemption. We'll see. Maybe not. Oh, you have a relic in there. Okay, phew. So it's probably just one of those standard relics. Let's see what it's going to be. It's going to be your only shot. It's actually going to be an autograph. It's an archival autograph. Kansas City Royals. It's going to be a Whit Merrifield. So if you've never been a Whit Merrifield fan, Michael, now you definitely are. Here we go. Relic Diggins says, I'm betting on Michael. That's a pretty good choice. Michael's definitely taking it. The question is which one. There's the number. It is a 36 out of 50, which means Michael E. has taken it. Thanks to the Gary Sheffield 2 out of 50. Congratulations to Michael E. Thank you, Michael C. and everybody else very much. Really appreciate your support here tonight on this Saturday. Hope all of you have had a very nice Saturday. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. We'll have a Topps factory set break. You might think, wait, factory set, it's all the same cards in there. But no, there's a special foil board pack in each and every one of those with 5 cards that are all different. We'll check those out, and maybe you'll like it and see. Maybe you want to pick one up for yourself after you see what's in there. We did that video last year, and found some cool stuff in there. I actually found some Gold Star whole set parallels, which were pretty nice. So check that out tomorrow. Mystery Box Monday on Monday. Tuesday, I'm not sure what we're bringing up, but I can tell you I have 2 really awesome card stores that we visited out in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And Heather's car was almost dragging on the ground because maybe I bought too much wax, but her whole car was like filled with cases. There was so much great stuff at these card stores, I couldn't help myself. But the car didn't make it back, luckily, from Wyoming, but probably with about 1,000 pounds of wax in there. So we have 2 videos coming from South Dakota card stores. One was called Rainbow Cards, and the other one was called, I can't remember the name, but they were pretty awesome stores. I think the one I can't remember the name is the number 3 ranked card store in all of Beckett for the most inventory in their card store. So check those out. I got to get those edited. I'll probably get those up within the next week or so. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate that. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody.